So I need to hold my camera up when I do these because I be holding my camera at all different angles and I be looking crazy as hell. I look crazy because it's low key kind of hot out here. Sweating. Let me see if I have anything. Oh, how are y'all doing today? Y'all want to see the pretty flowers? Hold on. Hey Josh. Hey Joshua. How are you? I'm bored and ain't nobody live to give me anything to listen to. But I need to remember to hold my camera up because I just be getting the worst fucking angle. And my feelings be hurt. You already liked it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How are you spending this good Thursday? Have you been productive today? I hope so. I was trying to do like a little outfit of the day. And this is what irritates me about shorts. Hey UFO, how are you? And this is what irritates me about shorts. Like a part of me is like an over perfectionist. So I see every little detail that like y'all wouldn't even notice. What's up, Dallas? What's up, Rhea? I see every detail that like y'all probably wouldn't even notice. So I'm trying to do an outfit, like a outfit of the day video. And it's like every time I do a tape, it's something wrong. And I don't want to spend an hour making a 15-second clip, but I be stressed out because I need it just right. And because life is life, it's not always going to be just right. So I get really frustrated. So instead, I let y'all scope out my outfit. I mean, I got a decent amount of compliments on my outfit today, honestly. And I said, I don't know how I'm gonna figure out a good format for it. But once I figure out a good format to where I don't feel like I look crazy, then we'll be good. Then we'll be straight. But until then, I gotta figure it out. I gotta practice or something. Cause like I said, like I want to do it, but it's like certain things. Like even doing this, like going live on here. The thing is, like when you take pictures like this. Okay, can you hear me now? All right. I was saying that like between like doing shorts sometimes and even going live like this, like y'all see me like this. Y'all see me like this. But when I'm live, y'all see me like this, like this, like this. Y'all get the worst angles of my face. And a part of me was like, I don't like going live because I don't like having bad angles. Because then like I be looking crazy. But then like I'm not fucking 2D. I'm 3D. What's up, King Amir? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be. I'm a blue. I'm being Houston, but I'm not in Houston now. I'm still in Chicago. So it's like with going live, I understand that like I'm not 3D, so I don't put as much pressure on myself to be like like these pictures have to be perfect. Like I understand that, or this. or this live, like every angle isn't gonna be fucking perfect. Like I'm a fucking person. I'm 3D. But it's something about shorts. I don't know whether it's like because it's 10 seconds and I feel like it just needs to be like 10 to 15 to 60 seconds of perfection. But it frustrates me. Hey, Big J. Y'all got one in Chicago too? I probably did just walk faster than. And so it's like, I don't know. It's strange. I'm trying to get over it. And I will get over it. I know I need to watch my mouth too. I'm gonna start working on that. I think it's my like outlet for me being so frustrated. I started to curse more. But I could have picked up a worse habit. You know, and I realize I be cursing a lot. I know I do. I know I do. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it. But I done been through things this year. I don't gotta watch my mouth. I done been through things this year. No, you know what? My dad, he don't like when I curse either. And I got a potty mouth. But I got a potty mouth because I've been frustrated. Like I said, like this year in particular. And I think even if you like go back and look at my older content, like I wasn't as like vulgar. But like this year and some change has been a lot on your girl. And I don't go cussing people out. And I don't go dragging people. So it kind of gets incorporated into my language. That's these pandals. I did start cussing for real. So you know what? I called somebody a bitch ass nigga before. And I was like, I'm listening to way too much. I was listening to way too much Taz. Because that's the only place that came from. I was, but you high key kind of right. I was like, I've been watching too much Taz. I'm calling people bitch ass niggas. Hey Misha, like that's crazy. Like you cannot be talking like this when you out. You gotta have a yeah, sense. But it's like I said, like I was, you know, I'm sitting here watching the content and I'm watching it and it incorporates certain things into your language. So like when I just got bad, like the first thing that popped up in my head was to be like bitch ass nigga. And I'm like, damn, like I don't even call people bitch ass niggas. Like that's crazy. But I had to get it out. I was influenced. It wasn't my, but I don't want you to be like me. So we gonna do better. And like my dad, he don't like women that cuss. And I don't honestly I don't curse in front of my parents. And it did feel better. I did feel better. I don't cuss in front of my parents and I don't cuss in front of my elders and I don't cuss at work. But I think like on YouTube, when I hop on here and I go live, it's so formal and I feel like it's so like normalized that I can hop on here and cuss. Like I can get out all my cuss words right here. Sometimes you do gotta get it all. They going to look on here and see this cute chocolate woman with dimples and hear you about and you go scare them. You know what? Something has to scare them. Something has to scare them because people be thinking I'm way too nice, especially up looking at me. It's like, oh, like no, like yo, I know, no. But I think that YouTube definitely helped normalize me cussing. But I don't curse. Like I said, I don't curse out. Like when I'm dealing with people, I don't curse. When I guess I don't curse like that unless I'm here, which is crazy. But then it's not crazy because it's YouTube, and YouTube is where we going to act ignorant. So maybe I'll clean up my language in my regular life, and then I'll just like hop on here and start talking crazy. Cause you gotta have a little something in you. And like I said, I ain't never gone over here dragging nobody, but I still need a little snap. I was looking at Yeah, at the mall. What's up, big draws? I was looking at I was scrolling down my community tab and I was thinking, I'm like, the past like 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks, the ladies been kind of showing out. So if y'all check out my community tab, I shared out a lot of women. I have posted up content like with their looks and stuff in the past week or two. If you didn't make the list the first time, don't be offended. Hold on. Y'all got on the wrong elevator. Okay. You can't go to the mall because when you see the food court, you get big back. That's sad. That's sad. But I wanted to I was scrolling through and I'm like, damn, like all of these women are like super beautiful, super gorgeous, super pretty. Like they all cammed up, like and we all do enough supporting. I did, they was going down. I'm gonna just take the escalator up. If you haven't noticed from these lives, things with me can be a little chaotic sometimes. Be a little chaos going on sometimes. A little confusion. It's a little sprinkle of confusion on top, but it's okay. That's why you don't go. I mean, you could just not eat. Think about it like this: like the money you save on not buying food in the food court, you can buy more things with. But y'all check out my community tab. I got a bunch of the ladies on there from this sector, and a couple from other places. But a lot of women from this sector. I know y'all been at war. Y'all been at the ladies been at war. Talk about how they look and all of that stuff. And I think that all of y'all beauty don't come from just how you look. It come from who you are, how you carry yourself, and all those other things. So yeah, they all gorgeous. They all beautiful. They all got it in their own right. It's something unique about all of them. Now this store right here, I gotta go to before I leave Chicago. If tell me this isn't the most like girly store ever. I I can't shop online. I gotta go to the store. Like that is candy cane with the black. Ooh, like oh, see my daughter in this. You see how sparkly the store is? Do you know they sell adult sizes? Like you see how gorgeous? That's so cute. That's so cute. But yeah, like, I wanna buy some sparkly things. People focus on looks because their character is in hell. I think with women it go a little bit deeper than that. I think that women a lot of times try to put themselves in competition with other women about their looks. And I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that for multiple reasons. Your character can be horrible. But look, she would love it. When I talk, she already have the Lulu and think she a princess. She already have the Lulu and think she a princess. Like, so look, if I come home with that, I'm gonna get her a couple of, I'm gonna get her a couple of those pieces. I'm gonna get her a couple, I'm gonna get us some matching things too. Cause, like I'm still very much girly. I'm a grown woman. Thank you. You're so cool. Thank you, UFO. Like even though like I'm a grown ass woman, like I'm still very much girly. So sparkly sequins and all of that stuff. That makes me excited too. That gets me excited. I want to dress up. We can dress up together. Those are things that we can do. That's the that's why I always wanted a daughter. So I could do things like that with her. Some hairstyles change people look. Is that Shane King Amir? But I don't know. I feel like women. I I don't like when women do red pill activities towards each other and victimize ourselves like that. We try to fight that shit. And at the end of the day, when it comes to okay, I was just checking because my head is doing a thing right now. But I feel like we should be more apt to celebrating each other. And when it comes down to like women that actually celebrate women, like women that actually like prop up other women, like I say about all of that shit, like a lot of that shit be performative. Like so, you know, I wanted to show love to all the ladies because they all look kind of fired. They all look good. They all got their own fucking shape, their own face, their own fucking style, their own weight, all of that. And they all look good in that because it's them. Y'all for sure be hating. See, I no, don't say y'all because you ain't never see. Anytime that I've been mad with a woman on here, it's been well within reason. What's up, Lana? It's been well within reason. Not even mad, but like irritated. Like it's been well within reason. I ain't never felt no type of way on some hating ass shit. I don't never give hater vibes. But you know, some of them they do be hating. Some people be hate hard. But me, no, it ain't nobody on here that I was just like hating on. Like I want to see y'all do great. Like even though I don't like you, like well wishes over there. Hey Simpson, did I say hi to you? You seen that her don't do it to you, do it to me? Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But like like when you a real bitch, excuse my language, but when you a real one, you already know that's happening. Like I don't need to be told that that shit happened. I know, I know. But it's cool because like I said, I'm solid. I'm solid. I don't talk about people off this app. I promise you, I don't. I don't talk about nobody off this app. But like it's certain cues, like and honestly, like I said, like I always say, like a lot of people on YouTube, they be anti-social and they don't pick up on certain social cues and they don't know how to read people. Like you can very much read when a motherfucker is talking about you and talking bad about you and how they react to you and around you. You don't have to tell me that you were talking. Nobody has to tell me that you were talking about me for me to know that you were talking about me. Hello? So when I'm minding my business and like I said, I don't be having these like back end things happening. So when I be minding my wonderful business and then I come around certain people that I shouldn't have an issue with because I don't even talk to them and they be weird. Oh, all right, all right. Cause I'm not the woman that's gonna hop up on a panel and necessarily like attack or drag nobody. And like I said, if I'm not even talking to nobody behind the scenes, I'm not talking about you. So like I genuinely like everybody until people give me a reason not to like them. Cause like it's like your sense sex kick in. It's me. I like it's my good old discernment. I used to pray every night. Like some people pray for money, some people pray to be successful. I used to pray every freaking night for discernment so I can navigate my life in the easiest way possible. Because 99% of the stuff chops down to discernment. Yeah, you gotta work hard. Yeah, you gotta put in like, time and do all of that stuff. But beyond that, a lot of shit, a lot of things in life that can move you, that can make you, and that can break you are often determined by your discernment and how strong or active your discernment is. So with me, I pray for discernment. Are these seashells? No, I think they're like peacock little after. I don't know. But you have to be able to like. So I always ask the Lord to bless me with discernment, to bless me with being able to read shit, like being able to read people and read situations, and being able to tell when things is funny or off. And I might not even know why it's off. Like a lot of times, I be telling people stuff, and they'll be like, I'll be like, yeah, no, I went off, and they be like, well, what happened? And I'll tell them what happened, and they like, well, this and this and this and this and this. But like, I went off and I got upset because I ain't understand in fully what was going on, but I understood enough to know that you was playing with me. The fuck? I understood that enough. No, I didn't. I don't buy. Okay, so I only buy myself real jewelry. So these, a lot of the jewelry that you see me wearing is gifted to me. These were gifted to me. Hey, friend. I pay attention to everything too. And I was like, the other day, I was talking, we was in a chat, and it was like, how many chances do you give somebody? And Sexy Red was like, oh, I give people 2 chances. And then I was like, you get zero point 0.5 of a chance. And they thought it was funny, but it was like, they like, how can you tell? Because people have ways of showing their disdain for you before it comes out blatantly. And if I pick up that you have some type of disdain for me and I can't figure out where it's coming from, then I'ma just like move around. I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, like, like what's going on? Like, no, no. So it's like, it be microaggressions. It be bitches making me like, and a lot of women experience this in their friend groups, like making mean, snotty comments. Like, and I could be, I'm not immune to these behaviors either. But I think, like, even like the comment thing, like, I might make a rude comment. I don't like that. Like, it just kind of came out like that. Like, I ain't mean that. It just feels like my intention. I'll throw in little snarky comments, little things to dig at your self esteem, little things that will put you lower and pedestalize them. Um, they might make comments on things that they jealous of. Like they might make comments about things that they jealous of. The Mean Girl Club, they trying to jump good. No, don't say I'm a good girl. Can't nobody jump like no, 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 no. I voluntarily opt out. I voluntarily opt out. You don't see, Lonnie, see, you don't pay attention to that shit. But me, you might get cussed out first, and then we can talk about it later. Because you're not about to play with me. And a lot of people, they take those opportunities to play with you. So they'll see that's testing the waters. That's like they shit testing you to see how much shit they can talk to you and how much they can like try to bring you down, like without y'all actually getting into it. Because then they can be chumped up to, oh, it was just a joke. Oh, it was just a joke. I and I've had people in my life that I've had like that, and I kept them around like because they was family or some shit, right? But then it's like, when is this just a joke, not a joke anymore? Like a motherfucker came up to me while I was 8 weeks pregnant or 12. Like I was between like 8 and 12 weeks pregnant. I was still in the first trimester, but I was way past 6 weeks, way past that. So I was like in like the first, I'm going into the second trimester. Motherfucker gonna come up to me and grab my stomach and be like, this ain't a baby, this just fat. Now, motherfuckers was playing with me, right? So I could be like, oh, like if I would have snapped off in that moment, I knew it would have been back to, oh, it's just a joke and it's harmless. But no, no. So the people that I'm around and that I'm with and that I rock with, we don't do things like that. The bombing was very much messed up. Uh, I've had people walk up. I've had fucking family members on some trifling ass shit walk up to me and my sister and introduce somebody else. Like this shit just happened. Introduce somebody else like that we didn't know to us, and then pointed at me and said, "Yeah, this the pretty one." I don't like shit like that. And a lot of y'all tolerate women in y'all circles and around y'all that do things like that. Like y'all be cool, y'all be cool with the little sly remarks and stuff. But the sly remarks are because that person doesn't like you. Hey, bomb. The shadiness is because the person doesn't like you. And when they don't like you, thank you. And when they don't like you, all right, am I back? Let me know if I'm back. But people will be around you and they'll cozy up themselves around you. Okay, cool. They'll be around you and they'll cozy up themselves around you because of what you can benefit them. And it's not because they like you or they really value you as a person. They value the proximity that you have to something. They value something that you can do for them, but they don't actually value you. And I like people around me that actually value me. So like it don't matter if I fucked up, if I'm down bad, if I'm up and we great, we always cool. If I call my friend and they need something, I'm here. And vice versa. We don't throw that shit in each other's face. We don't itemize that shit. I don't wait till she get mad and be like, bitch, I help you pay your phone bill. Because it is none of that is needed. But a lot of times girls will be passive aggressive and have microaggression. And you'll tolerate it because you think that it's not what it what it is. You'll write it off as a joke. You'll write it off as like, oh, like that's just how that person is. But that's how that person is with you. Thank you, Lana. Let me scroll through some of y'all comments because I haven't seen it in a minute. I don't pay attention to those things. That's the last one I made, but that's not passive behavior. Yeah, see, I can't be passive. Yeah, that's how they play in your face and try to say it was a joke. Yeah, and people do that a lot. I don't like that. I look for the positive, attractive features of others until they constantly show me otherwise. That part. That's messed up. It was messed up. And my feelings was a hurt because I'm a real bitch. And I knew where it was coming from. I've had family members talk about me because the man I was with was giving me money. I had people question my intelligence because I wasn't saving every morsel of however much money the man I was with was giving me. So I wasn't smart. It low key bothers me that it low key bothers some women that other women can carry a little extra weight and still attract men. I've seen it countless times. That part, a lot of that, like anything that society deems better than that a woman carries, that the opposite of, and she still is attractive, women will hate on. If a woman is a little bit chubby and a man like her more than a little slimmer woman, like if she lighter skin or she's darker skin, it's like everything that society deems unattractive. If a woman possesses those qualities, with a man and she's with a man, she's not credited the same. Brownie gonna dress me for my next birthday. Oh, I'm in clothes. Absolutely, Bomb. I'll help you put that shit on. We all good over here. Baby Troop is amazing. Brown hair, light skin version of me. That's lovely. And then those are the microaggressions. And then you have like the little things, like girls do little trips and stuff like that. And they kind of leave you out. They'll they'll go and they'll coordinate outfits, but you're not in on their coordinated outfits, but they brought you. Like them bitches don't like you. Them bitches don't like you. Brownie, your feminine energy is strong, so you'll always have a man in that girl. Like, look, I'm a smart ass motherfucking girl. I'm very intelligent, highly intelligent actually, and for the most part, I don't show most of my like smartness. Like if we having a conversation about it, yeah, but like I'm very much comfortable like keeping my brain on like 50% and putting my life on easy mode. Like I'm not about to try to work hard. Like I'm not about to be the fucking. I don't have to be the smartest fucking girl in the bunch. I will voluntarily be a little slow just to make things go by easier. But beyond that, it offended me because bitch, excuse my language, bitch, you not in my position to have the man that's taking the man that you're with to take care of you and give you money. So you're gonna tell me, you're gonna call up, you gonna talk to my people and tell them if I was smart like you, I would be saving it. If you were smart like me, you would know that all I have to do is ask and I get. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? I could be anywhere. I don't have to save. I didn't have to save money. And if I did, it doesn't matter. And if I had a fucking if I had a fucking bank account full of fucking money, it still wouldn't matter because I wouldn't have to spend my money if I didn't want to. Because once I ask, I have. That's how it works. I need this. Can you send me some money? How much? Like a lot of people don't have conversations like that. A lot of people don't have conversations like that. So like she couldn't comprehend how I could have that conversation to where I could be like, hey, can you send me some money? And the only response back is how much do you need? So somebody that don't get that and don't get taken care of would say that I was stupid and I wasn't smart for not saving my money. But I didn't have to save my money because I wasn't spending my money. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I fuck with black women in general. Bad feet is probably the only thing that can throw me off. How many of you guys out there are feet guys? Because y'all be lacking toes. What's up, American tradesman? Um, Women, I don't think that women are jealous of me, and I would never say that a woman is jealous of me. I feel like that's a very, how can I put it, self-centered thing. I don't make myself overly important in other people's lives. And I wouldn't deem that I am overly important in somebody's life for them to be jealous of me. Because if you damn near know me, like, it ain't nothing to be jealous of. Like, I'm just a girl. That was a quote. Yes, ma'am. Okay, you talking about I get those only from Snap. What that mean? Blue, you always make my that comes from people who care about us. I can't remember. I'm behind. Too far behind. I just ran across an ASMR channel that revolved around rubbing your man's head. Oh wow. You know what? You get like benefits of massage from watching people get massage. Did y'all know that? So like Even just watching a benefit, like watching somebody else receive a massage, you receive like similar stimulations in your brain. It was given male worship overlord. No, jealousy is very real, and if you don't recognize it, you can be in danger. No, the thing is like, girls, it's always gonna be a girl like, oh, she's jealous, and that's the easy cop out to any conflict that you have with a woman. So I understand that it is jealous women, but I would like to think that whatever our issue is, or if you had think that I had an issue with you, you would think that it would go beyond, me just being jealous of you. Like it would be an actual issue. And I think that when you can just excuse if somebody, because somebody can do you bad and do you wrong, and then you retaliate, and now you're just jealous. You see, it can always be used as an excuse. That's like when women call each other mammy. Like that's always to be an excuse to discredit and not acknowledge what actually went on. So I don't want to say like, oh, like they're just jealous of me. Like, no, I don't want you to be jealous of me because I'm a person. I'm a regular person. I go through struggles. I go through my life. I like my life, yes. But it's nothing to be fucking jealous over. And your life for me is nothing to be jealous over because I think my life is wonderful. I wake up every morning. I feel like I look cute when I wake up and I look in the mirror. I like how my face look. I like my curly ass hair that just spring back. I like my brown skin. That sweet tea color. Like I don't have to be jealous. A lot of women do feed content on you. I know they do. Get money when asked from people who care about us. No, the thing is, they were. Imagine you married and you can't ask your man to do for you, and then I'm not married, and the man that I'm with is taking care of me, and he's doing everything. But even though I'm not married, that don't mean I got no money. And so when I go and I need something, and I say, hey, I need this, or can you do this for me? How much? That was the answer. And let's say like we went out to eat, and he agreed. No, he covered my food when I'm out with my friends. We go out to eat, and let's say like I get a couple extra drinks, and the tab is a little higher. I text him and be like, hey, I need more money for my tab. How much? It gets sent. But when you know you don't have that option, when you know that your man doesn't provide you with that option, and that's your husband, out like that might make somebody feel some type of way, but that's not a problem because that's how y'all relationship work. And obviously, your relationship don't operate in that fashion for whatever reason, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just it don't operate like that. Hey, tequila. Oh no, that never happened. That never happened. Hey, third. Thank you, bomb. Thank you, blue. I feel like I'm putting things together and I don't even know what happened by visiting different places on here. No, but okay, so what I'm talking about right now got nothing to do with YouTube. It got something more due like to why I had left comments that I had left, like on things on previous topics that I've commented on and why I had the thoughts that I had. But it's not directed at nobody in particular. Um, I actually shared out a bunch of women on my community tab. So you can go check those ladies out because I actually do like want to support ladies and I don't feel like I need to like, you know, be a hater. See, I watched my mouth. True. I ain't say be that hating a b being that hater. I'm not a hater. I'm not none of that. So I like to, you know, the people that rock with them. The people that I like watching, watch them. They are wonderful. Lana. It's a lot going on, and I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's because the summer. Maybe it's because you're a little bored. The lady's been popping off, and yeah, like I like to say, like I don't mind when women can confidently, be around and say like, hey, I don't like you. I just don't like the fake stuff. I just don't like the fake stuff. Hey, Robzilla, I don't like the oh, I don't like so and so, but I'm gonna pretend like I like them, or oh, I don't like so and so. Like, just move your ass around. It'd be so fake, and I don't like that. I don't like the fakeness. Like, if you don't like me, don't like me. And like, honestly, I don't understand why women have an issue with being scared to being a bitch to another woman that you don't like. Who said that? Who said that? Y'all remember when Housewives of Atlanta when Portia was at the table and they was like, "Who said that? Who said that?" And then it was like, "Portia, you said it." They was like, oh, "Bob, wait, hold on, Bob. Who said that?" Because honestly, even on certain shit, like I be feeling like people be fucking with me, and I feel like I don't be responding because there's no reason to respond until it's a reason to respond. You was fighting with somebody? No, I didn't see that. Did I come in later? Because when I came in, it was you, Nighters, Taz, and Conservative. So I don't think it was none of them. A lot of clueless people think people like them, even love them, and they came from all right. And somebody will keep you close. They'll keep you close, and they don't like you. And it's crazy because on here we done seen that shit play out. Like when people don't like each other for extended period of times. Like like your cousin, tell your cousin I said what's up. But I don't like the meanness of it all. I don't like actually I prefer the meanness. I don't like the fake niceness about it. I don't like the politically correctness about it. Like they left and I was going because like why you say don't you start, bro? I didn't start anything. I didn't say nothing. I put my lip gloss on. I was just putting my lip gloss on. I ain't say nothing. Why you mean don't you start? So was that the case back when like motherfuckers was fucking with me and acting innocent? Was that the case when people were fucking with me and acting innocent, clueless, and confused? Because I really just need to know. Like I really just need to know. I think so too. Because it was multiple things. It was multiple things. And honestly, I only said something about one of the multiple things. Like, and when I said something about that, they try to act like, "What's up, Dusty?" They try to act like it was. And this is my thing. Even with shit like that, like I've been on YouTube for fucking 5 years. 5 years. The one incident I called out is the first and last time I ever seen some shit like that happen. I ain't seen not one person. But when I called it out, it was an accident. People wanted to backtrack. But I would have been better. I would have been more comfortable if you was just saying you was doing what you was doing to fuck with me. But then, like I said, it go back to that fuck you mean girl ass shit that I was telling y'all earlier about how girls will invite other girls to events and have a dress code, but exclude somebody from the dress code. So like if I'm like, yeah, so we all bomb, me, you, and who else in the chat? Me, you, and Cynical going out bomb. We all wearing red. And then Lana wants to come too. But I don't tell Lana that we all wearing red. So as we all pull up to the event together, we all coordinated and Lana is left out. What is that? And how? Would would Lana be appropriate for being upset about something like that? Would that be inappropriate? Would that be crossing the line? Or because like I said before, it all goes out to like the opposite shit. You can't put people it's like fucking with people. Fucking with people. Like I said, if you don't like me, move around. If you want to play with me, you can't play. First of all, you can't play with me unless I'm playing with you. So it has to be a back and forth thing. But like, I would never. Matter of fact, like my friend, I got a friend. She got daughters, and her daughter is having her birthday party, and they get in a hotel. My friend, she ordered like custom pajamas for all her girlfriends, so they all got like their names and stuff on the shirts on the pajamas. And her daughter wanted to invite another one of her friends, but she didn't. But my friend wasn't able to order her the pajama sets that matched everybody else's. It wasn't gonna arrive in time. So instead of her being like, you know what, you could tell your friend to come, she was like, nah, call her and tell her like her stuff isn't gonna be here in time and we don't want her to be excluded from the group activity. So y'all can do something together. But to sit there and like deliberately play in somebody's face and then try to gaslight me is crazy. For her, if that lady let that little girl go to that party and she was the only one without that shit, that's some mean girl shit. You don't do that. I'm gonna be the center of attention in the group. Absolutely, Lana. Absolutely. And it's like people will say that you the mean girl for responding to like I said, those micro aggressive ass behaviors, those testing the water ass behaviors. People will say that you're wrong. Like you're wrong for responding to that. Like if I want to put a flamethrower on a mosquito, it don't matter. It don't matter. I will flamethrow a mosquito. It's just best that you not be a mosquito, so you don't get flamethrowed. I'm not mean, but I can get mean. Right. Dallas, I can, but I was the only one on the panel. She wouldn't come up. She stayed in the chat texting. But to sit there and say that you was sorry to like I said, when it comes to shit with me, you was trying to fuck with me. You was legit out here trying to fuck with me. Like, and then not only that, it was like a continued thing. And I felt like I was getting fucked with. But I tell y'all, all the time. Like I'm not gonna react. Hey Juju. I said I react when I want to react, how I want to react, based upon how I assess the situation. Who you cheat? I'm not cheating on you with nobody, Juju. We locked in, babe. We locked in, girl. But I just don't. When I did what I did, and I responded how I responded, and it was like, "Oh, Brownie, you being shady. Oh, you being shady." No, this not a wedding ring. This not a wedding ring. I'm married to Juju, right there, loving it, loving Juju. It's my wife. See, but it's like when things was going down, people make it seem like it's an accident. When you respond to shit that you know ain't no fucking accident, people make it seem like you tripping and it's an over response. But in reality, like you was actually fucking with me. And I'd rather people come out and say that than to just like, backtrack, than to like, lie and play coy and confuse and slow. Like, what's the purpose? Why would I be a stud? No, my forehead is huge right now. I got my hair pulled back. Anytime my hair pulled back, my forehead is on tip. It's all this. See, but like I'd rather you just come out and say like I don't like you, I don't fuck with you, but to sit there and backtrack and to do it multiple times, like for what? And like I said, it was other shit, but I just didn't acknowledge it. I just didn't say anything because for me, like I didn't want to do too much, and I ain't want y'all to think that I was doing too much. I want to say I love and respect you and others for being honest with me. I truly appreciate it. I like when people are honest with me too. Like, and I appreciate that. Like, I don't like people that do shit like that. That's strange. Cause then all that time, but if it's content, and if we trying to grow channels, if we want to do content, see, if we want to do content, and we gonna grow some channels. I support all the ladies. Rooster, ain't nobody blocking your ass. I don't block people. And I go through my block list and I remove people other than like random trolls from what's it called? But like if you want to do content and you want to like play and you want to be confused, like we can do content and we can play. We can get confused and lost and in the days and all that shit. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It was a coincidence. Cause months ago, I left the fucking months ago. I was like, somebody fucking with me. But I know how y'all is and know how I am. So instead of saying anything, I left a simple poll on my community tab. And it said, how many times does a coincidence have to happen before it's not a coincidence anymore? And I think I left like 2 to 3, 3 to 5, more than 7 times. How many times does a coincidence have to be a coincidence until it's not a coincidence anymore? Can y'all answer that for me? 2? What's up, WP? Wait, I'm outside. The only person that don't know what I'm talking about is you. That's crazy. How many coincidences have to happen before it's not a coincidence anymore? I don't want your answer, Lana. No, please do tell Lana. Give your answer. I want everybody to answer. Everybody drop a number between 1 and 10. How many times does a coincidence have to happen until it's not a coincidence any fucking more? What's up, A Dub? Because for me, it's like 2 or 3 times. Like after 2 or 3 times, the first time I might think that I'm tripping. If you make 2 turns with me, I sit my gun in my lap. That's what I'm saying. So the first two, but then that might not make that third turn with you, Blue. So I'm really not slick dissing because I'm dissing anybody. I'm just asking a question because I left this on my community tab because when I noticed things and when I called out coincidental behavior before, it was brought up to me like it was a mistake, like it was a accident, like it was some spur of the moment shit. So how many coincidences? Like usually it's for me it's two. Like no. Actually no. For me it's like 3 to 4. Because I say it's 3 to 4. Like one somebody can play with you, and you can't really call it out. It's a coincidence. The second time a coincidence happened, all right, now we forming a pattern, right? Like Cody said, like that second turn, that second left turn they making, he got the strap on his lap. He waiting. But then when I bust that right, then I see also bust the right, like that's three. What we doing? What we doing? What are we doing? And it's not even good mind games. It's bad mind games. It's fucking chess. I mean, it's fucking checker mind games. Like by the third turn, I might start bucking. Exactly, Jay Prince, because you got problems. Let me see. Very much, it was very much gaslighting. Because, like I said, all the time that I've been online, I've never seen the shit that I saw happen. And when I called that shit out, it was crazy. The people that wanted to minimize it like it was nothing. And then trying to be like, oh, you being shady. Just because you put your shade over there behind a box in a corner, that don't got nothing to do with me bringing my shade right the fuck here. I would bring my shade right here. We could be shady right here. Where am I at? I'm out. I'm around. This man want to hate me so bad. JP don't hate you. Or Rooster. Rooster just be wanting to tussle with people, and I don't know why. But like my shade is very much direct. It's very much like you know who I'm talking about. But it's like to sit there and to do things and to do it in a way like where you get called out for it and it turned into some like passive aggressive like pussy shit. But like why do y'all because people like to play. People like to play and then people like to play confused. And I don't like that because like I like Jay Prince, when I be talking to you sometimes and I be talking to Ashley, I'll be on the panel. Like I play confused then. But like in regular like interactions and stuff, like I don't play confused, especially when I did like some petty ass shit. Like I'm very much aware. I'm very much aware of what's going on. Like I said, like I be around people too much. I work with people. I work with different personalities, and I prefer the asshole personality type. So if you don't think that I can like understand, like I understand, I understand because I prefer the asshole personality type around me. I understand what the fuck is going on, but it felt like I was put in a spot where I needed to make amends and put some shit aside. But then people still fucking with me. Yeah, I'm not stabbing men. Absolutely not. Yeah, I can be very much shady. I can be very much shady. Some people say nice, nasty. But like, I could be very much like, I like to pull people coattails sometimes. I like to talk a little shit. I pull your coattails, like get a reaction out of you. Like I'll do that. Why am I showing all fit? No, I'm at work and I'm trying to make some sales. So you gotta show a little. Like, when I go back to work, I gotta make some sales. So I gotta do a little. I gotta do a little. You gotta keep it professional, but you gotta keep it a little. You gotta hit them numbers, hit them goals. Dub's story was crazy yesterday. Dub's story was insane yesterday. Yes, Bob. Look, you gotta make them sales. Like it, like on a bad day when it's slow. I've had a couple men come in there and be like, they done talk to me for a little bit, and they be like, I want to buy what you need me to buy so you can get commission. I love that. I love that. You gotta show a little hit, a little thigh, like show a little sign, a little collarbone. Yeah, show a little collarbone, show a little thigh, how your neck exposed. And then when I go over there and I'm like, okay, I'm like, I be happy about. Let me show y'all a demo of how I be at work because it be kind of funny. Look, high key it be kind of funny. So I be like, let me see, I got a perfume in here. All right, so I be like, so yeah, I was like, so can I spray it on you? Can I get sometimes I be like, can I give you a little squirt so I can see how it smell on your skin? Because usually, like after it cook, it smell better. So let me spray it on you. Let me let it cook, and it sit on for a little bit. And I'm like, you gotta let it cook for a little bit. Just let it do its thing with your body chemistry. And after like 3 minutes or so, I go over and I'm like, how does it smell? And they be like, it smells great. And then I lean over and I be like, can I smell? And they be like, yeah. And then I be like, that smells so good on you. That smells so good on you. Let me smell the other one you have on. No, I definitely like this one better. This one smells so much better on you. It's so soft. It's so cozy. Like it just smells so good. Like it meshes with your skin so well. You should definitely get this one right here. They'd be like, yeah, I'll get one of those. You gotta razzle dazzle up your sales. Like you gotta do a little. Let me see how you smell. Like, oh, you smell. That smells very good on you. That matches your body chemistry very well. Very well, very well. Don't give anybody a little squirt. You might look. Y'all don't understand. Squirt, ew, say spritz. No, 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 no. We are operating off of the principle of sex sales. So although we can't be like overtly sexual, like the psychology of sex sells definitely works. So you still gotta flirt a little bit. You still gotta, be able to make eye contact like this, and you gotta be able to come in and get up on people and get close to them and be all up in their personal space. And you gotta do all of that. You gotta judge it up. Fragrance is like 30% how it actually smells and 40% of the experience of the fragrance. So if you can make that initial experience amazing, man, you good. Talking about some stop smelling those people body parts. No, no. I'd be like, let me see. I'd be like, oh, you smell so good. It smells so good. That one works really good on you. Like, let me see. Let me smell it one more time. That's the one I get them. When I be like, let me smell it one more time on you. Like y'all know. I let this lady sweet talk my dumb ass right into some ish. I could have paid a few hundred less for. Look, you talking about Creed? I just got that Creed. People stop me in the store to ask me which one did you get. My favorite Creed right now was Wild Vetiver. That Baccarat okay, I like Baccarat, but I only like the Baccarat hairspray for real. I feel like Baccarat all over smells too like everybody else because Baccarat like not a everybody wear it now. But I like the hairspray is really that the rendition of the perfume into the hairspray is amazing. I love it. Have a good day at work. I am going to stop driving trucks and become a potpourri prostitute. Look, Rooster, you better work it. I can teach you. I can teach you how to sell some shit now. I don't know how to sell dick because I'm not in that business. But I could definitely, I could definitely help. But I would walk out the moment I see Brownie. You not finna have me smelling good, talk about some of that shit. Look, that's a song I play when I go to work. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Brownie selling everything with a sniff and a smile. A good little sniff and a good smile. Honestly, a lot of it comes down to like actually being comfortable being in other people's personal space, which I am. So I can lean in and I'm like, let me see. And then I make a little eye contact and I'm like, that one smells really, really good on you. Like I would really like that one on you. And then I'll talk to him a little bit more and I'm like, let me smell it again. I lean over. Like now that I smell it on you after it's cooked, it smells even better on you. Like it smells very good on you. This would be this is a great skin scent for you. Let me smell the other one you had on. This one smell okay, but I like this one right here. You should get this one. Your skin really brings out the leather notes and the ambroxan, and it smells so good and cozy. Look, Jalen, when is your last relationship? You can't talk about how women treat men like crap and you ain't been in a relationship. You like the mixed baccarat? It won't work if you tell that to 100 men. But it does work because it's sales. Like people like to be taken care of and flirted with a little bit. Like like people like to be a little. You got get a little flirt, a little something. Like they like that. You ain't gotta do too much. You ain't gotta do too much. So I'll never comment on like, oh, like you look so handsome or none of that shit. Like, nah. But like just stick it solely to the topics and do a little you dash in some flirting with your sales. You be good. You get your numbers, you be great. The only thing is that when a man okay, this is one thing that people be getting fucked up. I don't like when a man comes in with his wife and people ignore the wife to talk solely to the man. So like I always include women. Like if he's coming in there with his wife or his girlfriend, even if it's just him looking for something like a fragrance, like I still entertain the wife. I don't just ignore her because she's not looking to buy something. And last time I did that, I actually sold both of them some shit. Because I didn't know that the husband was coming in there trying on stuff, and he knew what he liked. And she was coming in, and I showed her some things. But it was really there for him. But he was just trying to see, and he wasn't trying to make no purchase that day. And then I talked to him, and then they tried some shit on, and then and then he was like, "Oh," he was like, yeah, I really like this. And he liked the perfume on her. And he was like, you know what? This could be your early birthday present. And I was like, what her birthday? He was like, next month. And I was like, hey. And then she was like, and I was like, I don't know. I ain't never complained about being spoiled. I ain't never complained about being spoiled. And she, whoop. And then I was like, you know what? I got some stuff for you too because you buying your wife stuff and you taking care of your wife. I can't send you home with nothing. All right. And then he was like, you know what? Actually, I'll get that one that I wanted to buy too. And I was like, all right, cool. I was like, there you go. Now y'all both got you something. And they were visiting. But like, if I was a bitch and I just wanted to like try to sell her husband and just try to talk to her husband and not talk to her, like, I would have made that sale. Rooster, I don't think you joking. I don't, Bomb, you can speak for yourself. I don't know what Rooster be doing in that truck or outside that truck. I have no clue. I'm paying attention to certain people on YouTube. I will comment only to try to turn certain content creators against others who are not harmful towards a person who is actually running their channel. Baccarat does mix well. What do you mix Baccarat with? Tequila? Because Baccarat does mix well. I made a good mix with Baccarat the other day. That pro- that truck probably smelled bad. But it's a couple of ladies in here. But I need y'all to go spread to y'all friends that like y'all need to start calling y'all friends out for being shady before I do. Y'all need to talk to y'all friends and tell them stop being shady before I do. Baccarat. Baccarat smells very good, mom. It's very popular. Rooster, no, you not. Jay Prince, you are disgusting. King Rooster, why are you cheap? Why are you so cheap? Why the last three comments that I got is blocked? What's wrong with you niggas? What's wrong with y'all? I hope you slip on some soap and water on the bathroom floor, Jay Prince. Stop. That shit nasty. That shit gross. But y'all gotta tell y'all friends to stop fucking with me and acting confused. Cause I don't like that. And I don't be fucking with people and acting confused. If I fuck with somebody, I'm not gonna act confused. But y'all always try to make it seem like I was wrong. And I succeeded. No, I didn't succeed. I conceded. I conceded. And I left it alone. But now that like I know this was a scheme that Todd set up, okay. I need to tell y'all friends. Stop playing with. Because me, I ain't playing with them. You miss what bomb? Like y'all literally I feel like who? Brownie, so that wasn't shady what Bomb Cherry was just trying to do. When? What are you talking about? Jay Prince, stop being gross, please. What's up, Letitia? But y'all gotta stop. And y'all was I really felt like y'all was like, yeah, Brownie, you was being shady. And it wasn't like that. And it was an accident. But I don't think it was no accident. I'm like 99% sure it wasn't an accident. Because I ain't never seen another accident like that shit happen ever since. And usually accidents happen. Accidents happen. Accidents happen. But I don't think that everything is an accident. I don't think that accidents follow coincidence and line up. I don't like I what Bomb did and what Bomb doing got nothing to do with me. And that's another thing. Right, while Bomb is here and while all y'all listening. What Bomb do ain't got shit to do with me. I don't know. I don't know what that lady is gonna do. I don't talk to Mom off YouTube. I'm not on her phone. I ain't texting her. We have never communicated beyond whatever the fuck y'all see publicly. So me hitting panels, commenting in chat, vice versa. I've never reached out to Bomb. Bomb has never reached out to me. So what that lady do and her reasons behind what she do it, beyond what she say online, I don't know. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Uh, what happened with you and Bomb Boo? Who are you talking about? LOL, they gang up on us, on you to force you into feeling bad. No, they eh, they made it. They tried to. I feel like people try to make me feel bad for being shady when I was responding to rocks being thrown and hands being held. And I was actually, never mind. I ain't gonna say that. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Just know that Brownie don't hate on nobody. Brownie don't wish nobody no ill will or nor bad or none of that shit. I actually want the best for everybody. I said that before and I said that multiple times and I will say that. I'm absolutely right. That's the thing, Mom. I know. I'm absolutely right. But I was being told that I wasn't right. So okay. So we can put this in layman's terms. What are you missing? So there was a situation where a while ago, 'cause it was a while ago. A while ago, I had did a get ready with me like I always do, and I did my get ready with me, and it was like I do, but it wasn't like I did my get ready with me, but it was on Streamyard instead. So I did my full get ready with me. I did my hair, my makeup, and I changed my outfit, all of that stuff, because I was just doing that. That was the pre get ready with me before my live. So a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I come around a channel that I be on frequently, damn near every day at that during that time period. And when I come on that channel, three of the women that are also on that channel were looking oddly familiar. Instantly when it happened, I didn't like it. And I expressed my displeasure for it in that situation. Then I went to sleep and I woke up and I still felt some type of way. So then I proceeded to go somewhere else to express my displeasure. I could have, expressed my displeasure on my channel, but I expressed it elsewhere because I didn't want. So I expressed it elsewhere where I knew that person was. So we had a conversation. They apologized. It was done. But people kept fucking with me. I didn't say nothing. That channel, I removed myself from. That channel, I removed myself from. You don't know what I'm talking about? When y'all friend dressed like me on what's the name channel? On Drip channel. And it said it was a coincidence. Or when it was squashed the next day and then it got brought back up again to bomb. And then it was brought to bomb. And like I said, I don't talk to bomb behind the scenes. And I don't even know, honestly, to this day, I don't know what the conversation was. But I just know that it was brought to bomb. But it wasn't just also brought to bomb. It was brought to multiple characters that had nothing involved because the only person that was saying what the fuck you need to say was me. But it got brought to multiple channel holders and content creators, um, male and female. I had a conversation with Bomb about it, had a conversation here, had a conversation there. And I was under the impression like, if I'm in the wrong and I apologize, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to say anything else about it because I was wrong and I apologize. But then it was like I said, it's more shit. It's layers. It's layers. And I don't want to be petty because I feel like if I say what I need to say and I don't show it in a certain manner to express and to back up what I'm saying, y'all gonna think that I'm a mean girl. And to move around not being viewed as a mean girl, because I don't want y'all to view me like that, I just don't say nothing. And honestly, that was a part of the reason why I went away from YouTube altogether because I didn't want to be painted out as a mean girl to responding to what people fucking with me. Where's your customers? I'm not in the work right now. Shit, I ain't been at work in like damn near an hour, 2 hours. Shit, it'll be all right. My last day is like Saturday, so it don't really matter too much. Hey, ABT, but it's like if I respond in the manner that I want to respond in a non-passive manner, then I feel like y'all gonna look at me and y'all gonna be like, "Oh, Brownie being mean," but I'm not being mean, and I'm never trying to be mean until I'm trying to be mean. But I wasn't trying. I don't know. But I was never trying to be mean. I just felt like I was being fucked with, and I feel like y'all seen a lot of shit. Like even y'all ladies, like that's I gotta like that's I got I low key got a gripe with that shit. Gotta be a blunt. Ain't no, I ain't got no blunts. And that's a gripe right there. Like I feel like a lot of y'all ladies sat back and watched people play in my face. And then as y'all sat back and watched people play in my face, Y'all ain't call it out. Y'all ain't say nothing about it. And then when I pointed out one way that it was happening, y'all made it like I was overreacting. Somebody stole my whole name. And y'all act like that shit ain't happened. Somebody stole my entire name. And y'all over here, like, that's why I don't, that, look. When you ask me why,